go use my OTH card and go check out this cafe. We've always like driven past it or walked past it. It's over in Edgewater, and so we've been wanting to check it out. So we're headed there now, and then I'm gonna get my day started, and I'm going to have a full-on packing day. So I'm gonna need a little bit of energy for that. Yeah, we're getting the day going. We are about to begin our day of packing and getting ready to go on our Mexico trip. I'm really excited to go because I'm meeting my boyfriend's extended family, and although I have met his grandpa and his family that lives in California, I have yet to meet his family that lives in Mexico, and it's been a very long time coming. I've always bugged him like, when can I go to Mexico and meet your family? But even he hasn't been in a few years, so understandable. But before I tell you guys more about this trip and me and Fernando and everything, I think I need to make a matcha because I'm feeling myself on a downturn right now. Okay. Okay. Got my matcha. As you can see, we have a bunch of donation clothes that we've had in the closet for a while now, but we realized this past Saturday, like, we should probably start, you know, cleansing our home and like getting rid of stuff that we don't use. And it actually worked out very perfectly and synchronistically with the eclipse, because during the solar eclipse, it's a good time to cleanse and get rid of things. So we didn't even think about that, but we did it anyways, and we actually feel really good. And we cleaned out the entire closet that we have in this area over here. That's one thing about this apartment. I know I've told you guys a few times that we downsized quite a bit from our last place, and so we've had to get pretty creative when it comes to putting our things in different areas, and it's also come down to us giving things away. So yeah, if anybody watching this is in the Miami area and you've been wanting to get like artificial grass or like wooden tiles, I'll put some pictures right here for your balcony or for your backyard. I have a huge box full of them, and we really need to get rid of it. So let me know in the comments if anybody in Miami is wanting to get any of that kind of stuff. I'm about to start packing for our trip, and I actually have the suitcase that I'm using is filled to the very brim of jackets and clothes that we just don't wear. But it's like the clothes that I want to keep, because even though we live in Miami, we don't have a need for big jackets. If I go to California, or if I go to visit my dad or any other family like in the US, I could possibly need a jacket. So it's like hard that I want to keep certain things. It's also some things that are sentimental, so it's like I want to keep it, but we just don't have room for it. So anyways, we store everything in our suitcases in the closet. So I'm gonna have to empty all that out and probably put all of that in like a trash bag for the time being until we get back from Mexico. But you guys, I'm so excited to go to Mexico. I know I already mentioned this, but I'm very excited because I haven't spent a whole lot of time with my boyfriend's family, because my boyfriend, I swear, always tells me all about Mexico and how many memories that he has in Mexico, and how when he sees things, he's like, oh, that reminds me of Mexico. So it's like, I know he has a lot of love and memories in Mexico, especially as a kid. So I'm excited to see everything with him in person. Me and my boyfriend have been together for almost 10 years, which is actually insane. We did have like a few moments where we broke up for a few months, and so it wasn't fully consistent, but in total 10 years we have basically been together. So going to Mexico is going to be very special for me, and I know it's going to be very special for him. And so I know his family is excited to have him there, because obviously living so far away, like, he's very close with his family, and so I'm excited that he gets to reunite with his family and get to spend time with his mom and his dad and his whole entire family. And I'm really excited to vlog the entire trip and get to share that with you guys as well. The girl has also been a Duolingo girly, because I want to be able to have conversations with his family in Mexico, and I don't want to just kind of be like sitting there and not really know what anyone's talking about. I know a bit of Spanish. I took 3 years of Spanish when I was in high school, so understanding it, like if it's kind of slower and I can hear the words very clearly, I can understand quite a bit. But what it really comes down to is having the confidence of speaking it. So I've been practicing, and I've been practicing with Duolingo, and it's actually been really helping. And your girl is gold. That's right. I'm the gold. And I've actually been in the gold the last few rounds because every time, like I think every 7 days you move up a level, and I've held myself accountable to do this every single day, and it's been really helpful, and it's been such a good refresher to kind of, you know, get my juices flowing again. I need to stop talking and start packing. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what our closet looks like. Ignore this whole situation right here. This is what our closet looks like. It's literally, this is the top of it. This is the bottom. And we've had to play Jenga this whole entire time to kind of, you know, make things work and fit. But this, before we cleaned it out, there was no crevice that was left untouched. Like every single crevice in this closet was filled. So the fact that we have room right now is incredible. So now I need to get to this white suitcase. It's basically filled with jackets and old Hooter clothes that I don't want to get rid of because it's like memories. But yeah, we're gonna have to put everything in a trash bag. First, I think I need to do some laundry. That way I kind of know what I'm bringing and how much of what I'm bringing. So we need to start on that. Okay, we're gonna get organized before we start packing, and I figured this would be probably an easier way for me to do it. So I already made a list on my phone of like the things that I need to bring, like 10 pairs of underwear and a pair of jeans and like all of that. But I figure I could write on the whiteboard, that way when I'm like going through everything, I don't have to keep going on my phone. I cannot give this kind of stuff away. Like, you have to keep it for memories, you know? Currently listening to Stephanie Power's podcast, Lightworkers Lounge. If you know me, you know that I'm obsessed with like Workers Lounge. So if you need like good podcast recommendations as far as like astrology, spiritual growth, personal development, she's a really good person to listen to. I've listened to her for literally years, and I feel like it's a full circle moment because now we're friends on Instagram and we've had conversations, and it's a pretty crazy thing. She's helped me through a lot of hard times in my life, but highly recommend. So I'm listening to that now while I'm finishing this up. I feel like such an organized girly because I have my little list over here and I have all my clothes spread out and I'm checking everything off one by one. This is not like me, you guys. I'm a Gemini and I am usually scattered everywhere when it comes to packing and just in life in general. So I'm very proud of myself right now. This is a rare occurrence, okay? So I think I'm done packing for the most part. All I need to do is just roll everything up and put it in the suitcase. Yes, I am rolling everything because I've learned that it saves a little bit of space if you're bringing a lot. But what's weird is that it seems like I don't have a whole lot of stuff that I'm bringing, and I feel like I'm not gonna have a lot of options. But we need to finish and see afterwards, but we're staying hopeful. I was just at the gym doing stairs and I was watching this YouTube video and like whatever, and she was starting to talk about coaching and all this stuff, and then I looked at the time and I was like, oh my god, I have a client call in 20 minutes, so I had to rush home and shower. I couldn't even do my hair, but I'm gonna get ready really quick and hop on my call. Made it to the call and I still have 9 minutes. The reason I forgot about this call was because since we are leaving to Mexico, the call was supposed to be tomorrow, but we're leaving tonight at like 2 in the morning. So it would be impossible for me to take the call. So I moved it a day before. So that's why I forgot. So here we are. I feel like I've been all over the place the last week, like trying to prepare and like get ready to go. So I'm just glad that I made the call. I just finished my call and I just made a raspberry matcha. I don't know why I've been obsessed with this mixture. What I do is I put frozen organic raspberries and I warm them up a little bit and I put a little bit of honey, mix it up. I mash them up as well so they become like a puree. And then I do my usual matcha and just pour it in. There's something about it. It's so good. I am now going to finish up packing. I actually wanted to also clean the house before we leave because I definitely don't want to come home to a messy house. Our house isn't a mess, but it definitely needs to be vacuumed and mopped and like all the things. And it's just nice when you come home from vacation and your house is clean and you just feel good. So I am going to try to finish up packing and then I'm gonna clean the house. We leave tonight at 2 in the morning. I don't even know if we're going to sleep tonight. Like I'm curious to know if it's even like worth it to even go to bed, because if I have to wake up at 1 to put clothes on and like get dressed and stuff, because it's like you have to leave certain things out. Like you have to leave your toothbrush out, you have to leave your toothpaste out, your hairbrush, makeup, like there's certain things that you have to leave out for the next day. And even though that takes like 5 minutes, my brain is like, okay, I need to set aside 30 minutes to do these things. And I'm the kind of person that likes to be early and like kind of, you know, on top of it. It's going to be a very easy process. But again, I don't know if we should go to bed because 2 in the morning, like you're gonna go to bed at what? Like probably not even 10 because we're gonna be still like packing and getting stuff ready. But even then, 10, 9, 8, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's actually 6 hours.
What?
So it's not bad, but that's not realistic for us. In reality, we're gonna go to bed at like probably midnight. Something that I always do when I go on vacation, you know that I'm a crazy supplement girl. I'm always bringing my supplements with me, but because I'm bringing supplements for 2 people, I'm sure there are containers out there that can hold a bazillion pills or vitamins. I just like to go the easy route, and what I do is I write out what is gonna be in the bag. So I'll write like magnesium, zinc, fish oil, like whatever, and I'll kind of like, I'll save bags. I don't do 1 pill for every bag, but I'll combine them, but I make sure that all the pills look different so I can kind of like differentiate. For example, when I do magnesium, it's gonna look way different than this zinc. So the zinc is like a circle. So that's how I pair them up. I always try to, you know, save bags where I can, and I will obviously reuse them when I get back. So that's how I kind of save bags while I can.
Things that have to be
Currently listening to Organic Olivia's new podcast with Dr. Gabrielle Lyon. I love Organic Olivia. If you don't watch her, it's amazing. You guys are probably wondering what I'm doing right now. I have to super glue my toenail. We're just gonna be super transparent around here. You know, I was like, should I record this? The other day, I don't even remember how I did it, but I like hit my toe against a piece of furniture and my whole toenail cracked. Like, see if I can show you guys. How can I do this? You guys see how bad this is? Like that's like the middle of my toe.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy.
cleaning the house and I think I'm finished packing. I'm hoping. I got all my boyfriend's stuff kind of set out for him so he's not stressing when he gets home. This is my suitcase. It's kind of weird because I feel like I am underpacking, but I also have all of this bathroom stuff that I still need to... Hello, I look like... I don't even know. But yeah, I need to still pack all this bathroom stuff, but obviously I'm going to be using it tonight and tomorrow, so... And all of this stuff was from our suitcases, so I'm gonna ask my boyfriend what he wants me to do with that, so I'm just gonna leave it out for now. I just showered and I still need to brush my hair and go through all the bathroom stuff, but honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm surprised that I was able to get everything done so early. Fingers crossed I didn't forget anything, but I really don't think I did after that list that I made, so.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep.